Greetings, fellow test subjects. Test subject 1337 here for Aperture Gaming. They make it, we test it, you play it. And welcome to my review of Kirby and the Forgotten Land. I had pre-ordered this, so I also got a little enamel pin set. Let's get to the review.
Series.
Yes, so seeing how this is Kirby's 30th anniversary, this is the latest edition in a long series of Kirby-based video games.
Team.
The people who made this game are Nintendo, but it's brought to us by Nintendo, but it's made by HAL Laboratories, H-A-L Labs. You recognize their logo as a dachshund keeping 3 eggs warm in a nest. One of the works they've worked on previously was the Super Smash Bros. For the Nintendo 64. Interesting little fact. The reason why it's called HAL Laboratories is because they wanted to be one letter better than IBM. H-A-L-I-B-M.
Plot.
The game starts with on the planet Popstar, and Kirby and a whole bunch of Waddle Dees are sucked through some kind of wormhole to the Forgotten Land. There, Kirby has to navigate around this new world and save the Waddle Dees while doing his usual Kirbiness.
Gameplay controls.
The controls for this game, it's like any Kirby game. You jump around and you float around, you eat stuff, and kind of like a hybrid of Yoshi / Mega Man, some enemies you eat give you powers. If you hold down, push the button to use the power, and hold down the button to use a different variation of the power. Also, because Kirby went through the wormhole, he has a new effect called Mouthful Mode, where there's some things he can't fully swallow. So like a traffic cone or a car or a scaffolding staircase, they have different effects and abilities. The one I found most hilarious was how Kirby actually tries to eat a vending machine, and he can't swallow it, and he's actually spitting out cans. So he eats a vending machine and he can't eat the contents. That is the hilarity of it.
Graphics.
The thing about the graphics is, and going back to gameplay controls, it reminds me of like the old Kirby Nintendo 64 game, Kirby and the Crystal Shards. But then I was looking at some videos, and some people compared it to the visual style of that of Mario Odyssey. So I'm guessing it's like Kirby and the Crystal Shards plus Mario Galaxy 1 and 2 multiplied by Mario Odyssey, and it would make sense because Nintendo, so same visual style. But yeah, the visuals are amazing, and it's a full 3D game. It's not just back and forth side scroller. No, it is open. The world has some level of openness in the locations, so it is an open 3D game, and nothing is like hyper realistic looking because it's a Kirby game, it's a cartoon, but everything looks really amazing.
Audio.
Aside from looking amazing, the game also sounds incredible. Yeah, the usual Kirby floating around and the little cute noises he makes, and the music is also good. Everything sounds great. Even though it's a cartoon world, everything has the right sounds to it.
Multiplayer.
Boy, I haven't been able to say this for a while, but yes, even though the game, it can be played it can be played solo, but it does have a multiplayer feature where you play as a Waddle Dee with a headband and a spear. I don't know, I haven't encountered that yet. You can either do it locally or through online connection, but yes, single player game, but with multiplayer features.
DLC.
As far as I can tell, no, I don't see any DLC options for this game. If there are, that'd be pretty cool. I guess outfits, locations, challenges, I don't know, but yeah. Currently, no DLC as far as I can tell.
Issues.
No issues gameplay-wise. One minor nitpick for the cutscenes, like there's some sound effects, but it's mostly you get lots of visuals and a good musical score, but you don't like hear the pitter-patter of Kirby's feet walking around or the sounds of certain enemies interacting and whatnot. But yeah, it's more of like a visual storytelling, but without the full audio experience. But it's such a minor nitpick, it's not going to cost any points. But yeah, so no gameplay issues.
Buy, rent, or pass.
I love Kirby, and Kirby's great. Everyone loves this little pink thing, and so yeah, it's a definite buy. If you're a fan of Kirby, or if you're interested, give it a shot.
Overall score.
Kirby has been doing this for 30 years, and with so many games being the way they are, Kirby is just such a cute and fun game. It's something you don't have to worry too much about. And here's an interesting thing. There's two modes when I first got the game. There's like Summertime Breeze Story Mode, and then there's Hard Mode. I was like, okay, what's going on here? So I tried out Hard Mode, and it's basically the enemies, I guess it says there's like more of them, or they take a few more hits than normal, but I was enjoying the game, so this game has something for everyone. It has Kirby, has the powers that everyone knows and loves, has the new powers, great visuals, and two different options. And as you progress through the game, you unlock stuff to help with the Waddle Dee village. So yeah, I give Kirby a solid 10 out of 10. I highly recommend it. Check it out. Well, that's all the time we have for this episode. Until next time, this has been Test Subject 1337 for Aperture Gaming saying thank you for watching, and as always, game on.